Those arm-squeezing machines at the pharmacy can be a lot of fun to use, but if you're concerned about your health and fitness, having a blood pressure monitor of your own is a good idea. There are plenty of health and fitness trackers like the Apple Watch and other specific devices, and having one at your disposal could actually save your life. If you are prone to high blood pressure or hypertension, you're at an increased risk of experiencing a heart attack or heart disease. Fortunately, the best blood pressure monitors have simplified the entire process, so keeping track of your numbers is easier than ever. That said, everyone could benefit from keeping track of their blood pressure. If you monitor your blood pressure and heart rate, you can establish a baseline to refer to in the event of a health issue. Normal blood pressure is less than 120/80 mmHg. In order to keep up with your numbers, you're going to want to invest in a blood pressure monitor. The best blood pressure monitor for you is going to depend on which features and budget fit your individual needs. There are many products available to choose cheap blood pressure monitors, each with different characteristics, benefits, and prices. To help you make an informed decision, I did extensive research, read tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the best cheap blood pressure monitors from reputable brands. After much research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Withings BPM Connect Wi-Fi Smart Blood Pressure Monitor. The Withings BPM Connect felt and looked just as trendy as the CardioArm, and it provided a consistent and accurate result. It was a tough call for me between the CardioArm and the Withings BPM Connect, because they're both great and they're similar products. In the end, the Withings BPM Connect was the runner-up only because its sign-up process was more cumbersome. To compare, it took about 2 minutes to get completely set up with the CardioArm, whereas it took about 15 minutes with the Withings BPM Connect. That's not bad in the overall realm of things, but having just experienced the ease and speed of the CardioArm, I definitely noticed it. As for the upper arm cuff fit, comfort and ease of use, the Withings BPM Connect holds its own. The app is also a breeze once you're in, and it has unlimited storage for your BP measurement needs, though the device will remember up to 8 readings in between syncs. You can also set up multiple user profiles in the Withings HealthMate app. Number 2. Omron Gold Wireless Wrist Blood Pressure Monitor. Remember that the AHA recommends an upper arm cuff, so you should only opt for a wrist cuff if you have a real reason to do so. Some reasons you might want to opt for a wrist cuff include: you have large or petite arms and have trouble finding a cuff that fits. You have an injury or limited range of motion that makes using an arm cuff difficult. You travel often and need to take frequent readings. Wrist-based cuffs are typically more portable. If you're shopping for a wrist blood pressure cuff, the Omron Gold Wireless is a good place to start looking. This automatic blood pressure monitor cuff has all the essential features you'd find in an upper arm blood pressure cuff, but this Omron blood pressure monitor is also portable. The wrist monitor averages a series of up to 3 readings taken over a 10-minute period, and will immediately alert you if you have high blood pressure. The wearable blood pressure device can store up to 200 readings from multiple users, or wirelessly transmit results via Bluetooth to the Omron Connect free app, which you can use to track your blood pressure trends over time. You can see this wrist cuff monitor is packed with features, but it's also tiny, quiet and comfortable. And out of all the blood pressure cuffs I tested, the Omron Gold was one of the easiest to use. There's no fumbling with a lengthy cuff or tube when using a wrist-based blood pressure monitor. Number 3. LifeSource Upper Arm Blood Pressure Monitor with Extra Large Cuff. If you have larger upper arms, you know blood pressure management and monitoring can be a huge pain. Enter LifeSource Upper Arm Blood Pressure Monitor with Extra Large Cuff. The name says it all, honestly. This blood pressure cuff accommodates an arm circumference of over 23 inches. At first, I was a little skeptical about this one because I couldn't seem to find a lot of information about it online, and I saw some questionable reviews from buyers. But LifeSource is a brand of A&D Medical, a medical equipment brand that's been manufacturing at-home consumer devices for close to 50 years, and has all of its products clinically validated by third parties. So, I decided to give it a try. Let me just say this. I have tiny arms, I frequently call them noodles, and I can confirm that this blood pressure cuff is massive. It would never work for me because my arm was basically swimming in it. To that end, I can't speak to the accuracy of this device. I can, however, say that it produced consistent readings despite being way too big for my arm. So, even though the blood pressure level readings were wrong for me, they were consistently wrong. That gives me a lot of hope that this extra large cuff is indeed accurate for people whom it actually fits. Number 4. A&D Medical Upper Arm Blood Pressure Monitor, UA767F. A&D Medical has almost too many blood pressure monitors to count, but my initial research kept leading me back to this one, the A&D Medical Upper Arm Blood Pressure Monitor, UA767F, which can store blood pressure data for up to 4 people. A few of the other monitors on this list have multiple user capabilities, but this one, to me, felt the easiest to manage, other than the CardioArm, but that one is the best overall. The monitor has a nice basic design and gives cuff-fit error messages, so you can fix things before you start. It also has a body movement sensor that may help prevent inaccurate readings. You're supposed to stay still the entire time you're taking a reading. The A&D Connect app has a simple interface, and it's easy to keep track of your blood pressure reading measurements, as well as the pressure readings of anyone who shares the device with you. This one shows your blood pressure immediately after the measurement is done, so if you'd rather keep track with a pen and paper log, that's an option, too. Aside from being easy to use and supporting multiple users, it can store up to 60 readings per person. This blood pressure monitor comes with a 5-year warranty. Number 5. Omron Complete Wireless Upper Arm Blood Pressure Monitor Plus EKG. The Omron Complete Wireless Upper Arm Blood Pressure Monitor with EKG was the first FDA-approved combination EKG blood pressure device in the US. Omron produced the product in partnership with Alacor, which powers many FDA-approved consumer electrocardiogram, EKG or ECG, devices. Worth mentioning is that this blood pressure monitor gave me the most consistent readings throughout the entire testing process. And it measures so much more than just blood pressure. In addition to the essentials, systolic and diastolic blood pressure, this Omron model measures your pulse, atrial fibrillation, tachycardia, bradycardia and sinus rhythm simultaneously. If you need a seamless way to measure 2 or more of those metrics, this upper arm monitor is a top choice. The Omron app interface is simple, too, and it can store unlimited data. The cuff is comfortable and flexible, making it easy to get a good fit, which helps with accuracy. The monitor itself is a little bulkier than other models on this list, but probably worth it for people who need all of those other measurements in one place. It comes in a nice carrying case that you can use for traveling. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification. To get more information or if you want to know product price, please check my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below to help you further. Life is short, so enjoy every bit of your life with our cool products, as it's going to make your life much easier. Thanks for watching, have a great day.